everybody, Nettie Owens here with Sapari Solutions. You've been joining me in the Love Your Home project. Actually, it wasn't but a week ago. We were wrapping up a class and had one starting at 8 o'clock. We were busy on Saturday morning. We were busy on Sunday morning, getting lots and lots of good stuff. Hi, thanks for joining me live. And I popped back in here because we've all had yet another busy week, right? You guys got all that great content last week and you were making shifts and you were seeing the progress and the journey and the destination and looking at your feelings and your sanctuary and your strengths and all that stuff. And you were taking steps. Everybody was posting, they were doing their 15 minutes, they were coming in and making changes. Hi, Fred and Diane. Is it Fred or Diane who's here tonight? And I would love to just hear about the progress that you're making. On Sunday last week, I shared with you the 10 steps to take control. And I shared with you an opportunity to get started right away and continue this fantastic journey that you've been on. And I talked to a couple people since Sunday, and what I'm hearing is, you know what, Christmas was like, it's rough, right? You've got so much busy stuff going on, but not only that, you have financial obligations. And so the idea, even though you want this support, even though you know that continuing this progress that you're getting through Love Your Home would be good, and even you know, like I'm ready and waiting for you to work with you on a weekly basis to get to talk to you and support you in the projects you're doing. You know that you have this step-by-step system just waiting for you that you can walk into. You're thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to make this work? Christmas was rough, right? So I thought about that a little bit and I thought, it doesn't have to be this hard, right? We can adjust, we can make some adaptations. And I've never done this before, but I really, really, truly believe that you stepping into this program is going to be very impactful for you. It's the support that you've been looking for. And so I want to make it really easy to say yes and get started today. So what I'm doing is from now, so Friday evening until Sunday, so it's not a lot of time, but there's still some time. So from now until Sunday, I'm making an exception. You can start the coaching program with me for only $50. Your first month is $50. Then it goes back to the regular monthly price. If you should choose to pay in full after that, you can just subtract the $50 you've already paid, and that will be towards your payment. $50 is an evening out to dinner, maybe for you and your loved one. It's not, but it could be the answer you're looking for, right? So would you forego dinner out one night to step into the program that is going to help support you reach the goals that you have set for you and your space and yourself? And I know ongoing, yes, there is that monthly payment. But what I like to ask in these situations is, how can you afford it? What can you do to make this reasonable? And I'm going to tell you, the people who join this program, they're not doing it because they have thousands of dollars to just blow wherever they, oh, look, that looks fun, let's go buy that. That's not at all who joins the program. The people who join this program join it because they know that they're getting the support and, that they need in this particular moment, and that doing so, one, is going to save them money in the long run, but it's a cost worth putting their hard-earned money to. You heard about some people in the program talking about the support they're getting, the motivation, the tools, the accountability to get done what they're trying to accomplish. And those are not, one-off results. Those are the kinds of words that I hear all the time from people who are in this group. There's a page that I've put on my website called What is Your Clutter Costing You? And I'm sure that if you took a moment to look into things, if clutter is the issue and you really looked into things, what you would find is you're spending this money anyway. You're spending it anyway. You're spending it when you're buying an extra item, when you're replacing something that got broken because it wasn't stored properly. You're certainly spending it, you're 100% spending it if you have a storage unit. You could be spending it because of higher insurance fees, because you can't park your car in the garage. You could be spending it because the mortgage you have on your current house is higher because you need so much space in order to store the things that you have. You could be spending it on cleaning services, which I highly recommend, except, if you have to have those services because of the stuff, then yeah, you're spending it on that. So it's going somewhere, and what you're doing right now is you're making a choice. Are you going to make a choice that is going to support you and the growth and the direction and the destination that you've designed for yourself, or are you going to keep going? And I know this is a really tough question to ask, but I just want you to think about, in a month or in 6 months, in a year, if you're exactly where you are right now, with the same frustrations and challenges, what's that going to be like for you? For some people, what they got last week was enough. You might have been one of those. You got what you needed. You're great at implementing on your own. And you just needed a kind of a pick-me-up motivation to keep going. I don't find myself to always be that person. I personally have hired coaches and work with coaches to help me in the areas where I need support. And that's what I'm offering here to you, is an outstretched hand. So I look forward to hearing your questions. And I do want to, I want you to take advantage of this opportunity. I've honestly never done something like this, but I was moved, when I heard that and really put kind of two pieces together and said, oh, you're right. Like right after Christmas, we're looking at credit card bills and extra spending that we didn't have. And so to come into January and say, hey, let's, throw something new on top of this, that can be too much. So I want to make it easy to say yes. What can you do this month to afford $50 to start? And then you can pull things together for next month and we'll figure it out. If you want to, we can have that conversation. We can look at, if it's financial clutter that's going on, we can look at that. We can explore that. So let me know what's coming up for you. And if you'd like to have a conversation about this, I would encourage you to private message me because I don't have any empty spaces on my schedule. So I would love to talk to you, but we're going to have to find a time that works for us mutually. And that may be just a chat or something like this, a live conversation. I want you to get the support you need, and I don't want you to struggle anymore. Really, I want you to be happy. So, like I said, let me know. Nettie Owens here, and just coming to you with an outstretched hand. I hope you'll think about it and take advantage. Sunday is absolutely the cutoff. Like I said, I've never done this before to offer it for this rate for the first month to start, and I don't foresee myself doing it again, but I want you to get started. Okay, that's all for now. Bye-bye.